guests light up the screen each and every week as fan faves Jordan Baker and Layla Keating in the CW hit series All American. And today they're here to dish all about it. Please welcome Michael Evans, Behling, and Greta Onieogou.
Hey!
Happy belated birthday.
Thank
March.
you.
Thank you.
Pisces season, yes.
What'd you do for your birthday?
Yeah.
I did a whole beach day. I was at the beach, not a beach day, a beach weekend, actually. I was at the beach all weekend. On the Saturday, Mike was there. We had a spike ball moment, a bunch of friends. It was super fun. It was his first time coming out. We do spike ball like every few weekends.
Is spike ball volleyball?
It's like volleyball on a little
ground, kind of.
trampoline, little.
Oh, wow.
I
The
know.
ball is much smaller, though. It's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
You did
Okay.
okay. It was fun.
So.
Well, you know, Michael, you were a track star in college, and you were on scholarship at Indiana University, and you were a pre-med student, and then you decided, you know what, I'm not doing it, I'm gonna act. What made that happen?
Well, I mean, I wasn't a track star, first of all. I ran track.
He was just on the track team.
Maybe in high school, but not in college.
You were a star in your mom's eyes. You better
In my mom's eyes. You know what? Shout out to mom for
In
being my biggest
Auntie Lonnie eyes.
Right, don't dim yourself. In Auntie Lonnie's eyes, everybody's a star.
Okay, period. No, but what the shift for me was I wanted to get a tattoo, right? I had broken this right foot, and I wasn't actually running at the time. So I wanted to get a tattoo, and I called my mom and was like, I want to get X, Y, and Z. And she's like, before you do that, I want you to look into modeling.
It's
and I was
amazing
like,
you asked your mom first, too.
yeah, I mean, I was 18. I mean, I don't know. I thought that was respectful. And she was like, try modeling. And I was like, you're ridiculous. But we submitted some photos, got some feedback, and started doing some little things here and there. But I couldn't do a lot of the things because of NCAA at the time. There was no NIL deal. So anything athletic, they could argue, I got it because of the NCAA or track and field. So then when I left school, I made the decision, I just wasn't loving school. I wasn't there very, very good mentally. Came back home, started working, and then just the modeling kicked off. Started doing things with Finish
Go
Line.
mom.
Go mom,
10%.
right? Yes, exactly. You know, mom definitely set the bar, and then from modeling, it kind of came commercials, a little bit of acting, and now we're here.
And now look, we're here.
Now we're here.
Great.
Yeah.
And Greta, you started acting since you were a child. You were in Fever Pitch. What was it like doing that audition and you meeting Drew Barrymore and Jimmy Fallon?
I will be honest, I don't remember the audition at all. I was like 12 years old, but I remember being on set. It was incredible. It was my first big like American project because I'm from Toronto.
Yes.
And it was the Farley brothers, it was Jimmy Fallon, it was Drew Barrymore. And I was like particularly a huge fan of Drew Barrymore. I remember she signed my Ever After DVD on set. I still have it. Yeah, it was really, really special. There were a lot of kids on the film as well, so it was fun to have other people my age there, and I don't know, it was like a pretty iconic moment. It's still really exciting when people ask me about it because I feel like it's become a bit of a classic.
I did not
You
know
can
that.
tell. Yeah.
Yes.
That's dope.
Absolutely.
That's dope.
Well, let's get into your show, All American on CW, because, you know, Greta, you originally auditioned for the role of Olivia, but we love you as Layla. So tell us about that.
Yeah, so when I was flown out to test for the show, I was flown out to test for Olivia. I went through the whole audition process actually with Mike and Sam, so we've both been like in it together from the beginning. But about halfway through the process, I was pulled aside by one of the producers. They said, we'd love for you to read for this other character of Layla. And so for my final audition, I actually went in to read for Olivia. I left, I changed into a more like Layla outfit, and then I went back in to do the Layla audition. So yeah, and then, you know.
That's why I always tell people, show up to the audition.
Always.
You never, ever
You never know.
You know,
I was
even if
not
you think the
expecting
character
that.
is not, it could be another character, and I'm so happy that
Yeah,
happened.
so it was,
Be ready.
I'm very happy.
Good for you.
Yeah, it was wild.
And with season 4 of All American now in full swing, you are playing the star quarterback, Jordan Baker, who's the son of Billy Baker.
Yes.
Which is the coach played by Taye Diggs.
Mr. Taye Diggs.
Right now, he's lighting up my timeline with all these silly ass videos.
Oh,
Yes, he is.
Right?
Yes, he is.
He's hilarious. What's he like in person?
Just like that.
Really?
Just
All
like
the
that.
time?
I don't think anyone is surprised
No.
with the show. That
No.
yeah.
He's got so much energy. I wouldn't have known that.
All the time. He's the biggest jokester on set, I believe. No, he's a great guy. And he's very, very down to earth and humble. You would never think that he's the star, Taye Diggs. whenever you meet him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You didn't know. Because I didn't.
He's
didn't
a
know who he
super
was.
cool guy, and we love him.
Whenever we first started the show, I didn't know who he was. In all honesty, my mom was like, "Taye
He's
Diggs."
youngins, man.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I was like, do you even know that Jordan was on ET?
I knew Taye Diggs.
Oh.
Okay.
You didn't know Taye Diggs. You never saw how Stella got her groove back. Oh!
You better watch it because you never ever
I've seen
do
it.
that to a woman.
I've seen it since.
But you
But
hadn't
when I
at the
first
time.
met him during the pilot, I didn't know. But I
he's
did.
iconic.
He was super nice. He still is.
Wow. But Michael, what's also interesting is that this series has always been centered at addressing important issues.
Absolutely.
And especially your character who's struggling to find his identity. Now, how has this role helped you in navigating your own personal journey?
It's helped me significantly. Significantly. You know, Jordan in the first season was going through this identity issue like you just spoke about of, you know, is he black? Is he white? You know, am I black enough for my dad? You know, because when Spencer comes into town and he moves in, you see the immediate connection between Billy and Spencer, and Jordan feels dissed by that because he's never been able to connect with his dad. So me personally, growing up adopted, growing up mixed, I didn't really know where I fit in, you know, being called things and being called other things. It was tough growing up, and then even in college, like I said, when I was mentally kind of not there, I was still struggling. But then getting this role has helped me more than I can even imagine.
Good.
Yeah.
And you like the way the character is handling his situation?
He's a little hot-headed sometimes. But no, I do.
Keeps it fun, though.
He keeps it fun and flirty. But
Yeah.
I like where he's at now.
Yeah, and it helps a lot of people. You know, that's
I hope so. That's the hope.
Absolutely.
You know.
And Greta, mental health is like the forefront of Layla's story and your character. What have you taken from that to your personal life?
I mean, I think for me, it's she's helped me prioritize my mental health, I think, in a way that I wasn't really doing before. I think in a way that a lot of people weren't doing, especially with the pandemic. I think it's made a lot of us confront what's going on up here and to make sure we're taking care of ourselves. So just, you know, prioritizing yourself where it really counts, I think has been a big lesson that she's taught me. I think when you're a people pleaser, you tend to keep doing things at the expense of yourself, at the expense of your mental health and well-being. So just finding that balance, I think she's taught me that.
That's
Well, let's
good.
see it in action. We have a clip from All American. Take a look.
Jordan.
Yeah, well, I know a couple guys who may not think so.
Oh, Spencer and Isaiah and the whole team thing. Our friends don't stay quiet.
Yeah, I guess I just thought that what I wanted, we all wanted.
You meant well, but only person you can really have expectations for is yourself. And they're gonna find their place on the team in their own ways.
Wow. Thank y'all for hanging out with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for the
Be sure to
opportunity.
catch All American when it airs Mondays at 8 p.m. on the CW and streams the next day on the CW app.